I got hacked for 10 grand in Flux out of my Zelcore wallet. No fancy intros here, let's just get to it. Get your crypto off of Zelcore. All of it. Not sure if it's Zelcore, the application, or if it just happened to be brute force on my Flux wallet, but all my Flux is gone. And the very aggravating part is the response from Flux. I'm not the only one. If you get in their Discord, you can see that a lot of people are saying, hey, all my Flux is gone, what happened? And they just have a canned response. Let's dive into what happened here. We talked about this on a Saturday Night Live not too long ago. Somebody was saying that they heard Flux wallets were getting drained. I went and checked mine and it's all gone. I had like 3,500 Flux. It was all ripped out. September 16th and then again on September 30th. But you can see in my Zelcore wallet, I've got some dust in there from some of these other coins that I've mined over the years. None of it was touched. So it's not the Zelcore wallet themselves, at least in this instance. It seems like the private keys or a seed phrase or something on the Flux wallet itself was compromised. Obviously, I'm not going to use it ever again, but if we go down the rabbit hole, we can see sometime in September, it was completely drained of all the Flux that was in there. And then sometime later in September, more Flux ended up in there, probably from like a reward payout or something from nodes. Within a few days, that was ripped out as well. So if we look in the Explorer, we can see all the crypto was ripped from one wallet and went into this wallet. If we go to that wallet, we can see what was sent to this other wallet, and then we can see what's in this wallet currently. Final balance of over 1 million Flux. Total received and sent is over 21 billion with a B, Flux. This is a problem. I don't know if it's a problem with Flux, with the wallets in Zelcore, with crypto in general. I've heard of other people also getting compromised cold wallets that they're not doing anything. Somehow they just got drained. So I took this screenshot from their Discord. Literally a copy paste answer. This wasn't me asking because I get it. It's crypto, it's fucking gone. I mean, 3,500 Flux at new all-time high is 10 grand. I got hacked for 10 grand in Flux out of my Zelcore wallet. And this is their response. Again, this wasn't to me, this was to somebody else in the Discord asking what the fuck happened. And their response is some of the ways your Zelcore wallet could have been or could be compromised. Interacted with a bad actor or scammer in a DM. Interacted with a bad actor and scammer on Reddit, Telegram, Twitter, yada yada. Click the link in an email. Your PC or mobile has been compromised by a virus. You may have a keylogger running on your PC. You were surfing questionable websites. Unfortunately, there's nothing Zelcore or Flux can do to help recover stolen Flux or other coins or assets. I'm not asking for help. I'm not asking for Flux to pay me back. I'm not asking for anything. I want you to know that in my experience, Zelcore is not a safe place to keep your Flux. And they go into talking about how to make a strong username, password, all that stuff, which I had. I had a unique username, password, and the D2FA pin, which is a fucking joke. It's not 2FA, it's just a static pin. But that's beside the point. I even saw somebody in Discord say that they had their Flux locked up in nodes. Somebody went in and unstaked the Flux and then removed it from their wallet. What the fuck? How is that even possible? So what am I gonna do now? Well, I'm done with Zelcore, and I advise you to be as well. Maybe that's just me in my experience and I'm fucking jaded about it because I just lost 10 grand, but I can take this as a learning opportunity. If I don't have a physical multi-factor authentication method, a number matching code like a Google Authenticator type of thing, or a multi-sig wallet, or a Tangem type of thing, a Ledger, Tangem, Trezor, something that you have to authenticate transfers out. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop spec mining a shitcoin that only has a core wallet because I think it's gonna go somewhere. That means that as I'm doing that, I need to understand and realize up front that could absolutely be gone at any time. So going forward, where can you keep your Flux? Well, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to get back into Flux. This, like I said, really has me jaded at the moment. Might get over it in the future, but all of that time and effort I spent mining, setting up nodes, and getting rewards, and I did everything I was supposed to do in Zelcore and it's all gone. Flux did come out with SSP, Secure, Simple, Powerful Wallet. It's a multi-sig wallet that I'm not a fan of it because it's a browser extension like MetaMask. You do get a seed phrase, you do get a private key, you install it on the browser, you've got an app on your phone. Essentially, you scan this to do everything. So it'll pop up with a QR code, you scan it with the SSP app on your phone, and that's how you transact in it. Let's go in and set this up real quick. It's pretty easy to set up. So you download it here as a browser extension, and then at the same time, so I'm using Android. If I were you, I would scan the QR code on the sspwallet.io website. Don't go searching for it like in the App Store, just in case, because this will take you directly to their entry in the App Store for the approved SSP app. It'll have right here, synchronize key. So let's go into the app on the browser and set this up. So we're gonna set it up on the browser first. We go to get started, set a password, agree to their T's and C's, create the wallet. So we'll go in and create the wallet, show the seed phrase, word number 2, word number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, backup confirmed. So now it's gonna go in and create the wallet. You're gonna take your wallet app, hit synchronize key, you'll put in a password. I don't think it has to be the same password that's on the browser extension. It's also gonna show you a seed phrase that you're gonna want to copy and paste, and then click I agree and hit I accept. And now it says scan code. So we do scan code. It's gonna ask for permissions on your phone, and we scan it. It says synchronize sync request, hit approve. You've got biometrics on, great. If not, you put in your password again, and sync is successful. We can also see that it changed here. So as of right now, Bitcoin, Flux, ETH, Doge, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ravencoin, and Zcash, and then testnets. So if we switch this over to Flux, we've got our new Flux address. You need to verify again, scan code, and approve sync. And it's gonna ask you for a password or authenticate on your device again. And there we are. So with this, we see we've got an option here for nodes. Now, when you're setting up nodes, I think you have to set that up in Zelcore regardless, but you can probably point it to this address in Zelcore. I don't know for sure because I don't have 1,000 Flux to test it. I did have 1,000 Flux to test it at one time, but I don't now. What I don't see, and this may be because I don't have any crypto in here, is a swap feature. So for example, if I want Flux in here, I'm not gonna use my Zelcore wallet. I want to exchange Flux, ideally within SSP. You know what, I'll send a little bit of Doge here and we'll see if we can swap it.
Later.
All right, I'm wondering if there was a minimum amount that I had to meet in order to send out of Tangem. It wouldn't let me send 5, but it let me send 10. And here it is. Transaction not yet mined, so it's unconfirmed. Well, that's nice. There's the keys and phrases and stuff. Let's wait till it validates and see if we can do anything with it within the wallet. Thought they had said that they had a swap feature built in, but maybe not.
Eventually.
But there's no option here to do anything with it other than hold it. So there's no swapping within SSP. Okay, I had a good run. Moral of the story is if you're holding anything in Zelcore or any type of single signature or seed phrase wallet, core wallets, whatever, and you have an option to use something like Tangem, SSP. I really wish I would have moved this off onto SSP a lot sooner. It's really, really aggravating. Nothing I can do about it. It's gone. I have to move on. So that's where I'm at. Leave a comment down below if your Flux has been stripped out of the Zelcore wallet as well. I really wish the Flux team would come up with a different solution. I hate that it's a browser extension. I hate MetaMask for the same freaking reason. To each their own. Nothing I can do about it now except learn my lesson. So hopefully you can learn from my lessons and keep your crypto safe.